I've got a stop on the way. This thing, it's a half-mile cruise, but I've got a stop on the way at Clifton Cruises for coal. And that's going to be interesting because they've got no space, actual wharf space. I phoned them up and said, you know, where do I park? And the guy said, tie up alongside one of our hire boats. This place is called Brownsover. And what Kevin was telling me, you know, he spent a few seasons in this area. He was telling me that it's known to be one of the rougher areas, possibly the roughest area of Rugby. I've got to say, I haven't heard anything, but of course the yobs are going to be put off by the mud. I think we're good to go. Yeah. Oh, no, I forgot my actual gloves. They're in the rucksack. I can't be bothered for a half-hour cruise. I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to carry on. Right, we're past that boat. Let's might as well crack on. A boat went past yesterday. Must have been doing 4 miles an hour, I would say. Mind you, again, you know, I don't like it, but I get it because you've got shorter cruising times in the winter, so you've got to kind of get a move on a little bit. But it makes you very unpopular with some of the boaters. And I've been frowned at once or twice when I've not realised, you know. I never do it on purpose. Unless it's someone who went past me at ridiculous speed, like the day before, and I recognise the boat, and then I'll go past them. I'll speed up for them. But anywho, enough of my tales of petty retribution. The guy said just pull up and someone will see you in the office and come out and give you a hand. So I don't know how this is going to go, really. It's one of those things where you need to sort of suss it out on the approach and pick the right spot to pull over. I've got to get coal, this is the thing. I've kind of got no choice. I've got one bag left in the front, most of a bag, and this little tiny bag here. The fuel boat is stuck behind a fallen tree back north, somewhere near Brinklow, so I can't get, you know, the normal supply. So this must be the winding coal. So these are just moorings at the moment. No, this is Clifton Cruises. Here's a sign. Is this Clifton Cruises? There's some kind of an arm. Some kind of an arm going down there. This has got to be Clifton because they're double moored here. So I've got to pull up alongside one of these boats here. Okay. So I'm just going to stop. Yeah, I'm going to try and pick up some coal from Clifton Cruises. Where's the office? Do you know? Oh, are you? Right. So can I stop here alongside this guy? Just here.
Is it just coal you want?
Well, I need fuel, but I believe you've run out. Oh no, I could do with a gas bottle, but what I'll do, right, I'll come back next Tuesday. You're getting a delivery next week.
Yeah.
So I'll come back next week for the fuel and I'll get the gas bottle then.
You know more than me.
So yeah, I'm thinking 6 bags because I'll get a chance to pick up a bit more. Well, I'm heading down to Milton Keynes and I don't know what's going to be available. So what I'll do is I'll tie my stern line onto this boat. So I'm gonna okay, yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that'll do for now.
Where would you like them?
Well, what I normally do is I stick them on the roof, but I don't know how we're going to do that. So if you give them to me on the stern here, I'll just sort of put them here for now. Unless you can put them on the roof there and I transfer them. Do that. Bit sketchy, but we'll give it a go. What I'll do, I'm just going to tie on loosely at the back. Make sure I don't drift too far. So, yeah, that looks good. Although, if I throw you my centre line, that might be simpler, mightn't it? Just one rope, because I'm only going to be here. Hello, mate. There we go. Oh, sorry. Yeah, because I'm going to have to pop in the office and pay you as well. So, one rope will do, will it? While we do that, there's not a lot of boat traffic, so. Have you come for the spectacle? So yeah, you come up for a stroll, come up to laugh at my shenanigans.
I just wanted to see how you get on here.
Well, not fantastically was the answer, but sorted now. I'm just going to throw these on the roof. And this one, the lady's given me 4. Apparently they're going to get fuel next week, the guy said, so. Well, I got 10 litres. I had a bit left, so I got 10 litres, but I'm not going to get far. I'm going to have to fill up. No two ways about it. But this is the coal sorted, so that's one thing. There we go. Thank you very much, madam. You're as strong as an ox, madam. I wish I was. There we go. So, the 25, yeah. I must admit, I do prefer the 20s. Just because you can throw them around a bit more, can't you? You don't have to be like Arnold Schwarzenegger to. Well, you can have one of mine, but you can only sell 4 at the moment. But you can take one of mine because I was going to ask. Sorry, but when are you getting your next delivery of coal as well? Do you know?
Probably won't be till after Christmas now.
Okay, so that's okay. It's a couple of weeks. That's fine. So yeah, Kev, it's a couple of weeks. It's after Christmas. So if you want, you can take one of mine. There's 3 will see me through Christmas, no problem. Yeah. Right, so I'll follow you in. Where are we? Just in the little wooden, brilliant. Oh, double doors, right, got you. I shall be in directly, madam. Right. I think I'm going to try and get near the bridge, Kevin, I think. You know, for the bike to get to the shops and stuff. Plus you won't have to put up with my snoring then. Right, I'm just going to go and pay and I'll be out in a sec. Is there a gate? Is this it?
That's 88 million, please.
88 of your English pounds. More than fair. Fantastic. Well, thanks very much for your help. Much appreciated.
You're very welcome.
And hopefully I'll see you soon.
Okay.
Cheers. Bye bye now. Right. So this is me, professionally tied up, cleats and everything going on here. So I do admire people who know how to tie knots properly. You know, the right knot for the right occasion, so to speak. So just lead the rope back over these two boats, like so. Well, this boat, and onto mine. I think what I'll do is I'll pull the back end in, and it doesn't want to come in, but I'll pull it in, and I'll go forward and push the front end out and hope that there are no boats coming from the front. There we go. My steps on as well. There we go. So time to moor up now. So I've got coal, so that's good. Coal is the real pain, I'll be honest, because it's so heavy. I mean, I got half a dozen of those, 4 of those small bags from Tesco, and I was bathed in sweat by the time I got back to the boat. About 600 yards on a trolley, and I was like, bloody hell, up a slope as well. So coal is the thing that's actually hardest to transport. So I've got four big bags. I'll probably give one to Kevin because he's run out. She said she'd give me 4, so she may have had more than 4, but she's anyway. We've got some houses up there on the left, but it looks more sort of cottagey, or at least doesn't look scallywaggish. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't look like a housing estate type situation, so that's nice. So what Kevin said was, he said after bridge 66, which is this 66A, which is behind me, after this bridge there's a stretch of Armco, and here it is up ahead. There's a boat, and he said then there's a big space. The towpath, let's have a towpath check, doesn't look that great. Right, so what we've got a boat, and then we've got a gap, and there's Kevin in the gap. So I'm going to take some speed off. I'm going to try and nose in. Quite a good entry actually, you'd think I knew what I was doing. Which, as we all know, is not the case. There we go. I'm going to slow down a bit. Kev, could you grab the centre line for me, mate? Oh, nice one. There we go. Might make life a tad easier. Oh, this is muddy here, isn't it?
Yeah, you just want to come down a little bit. You get the sun as well.
Whoop. Rope in the mud. But it looks a nice spot, doesn't it, Kev? Yeah, it looks nice and quiet, which is nice. I love this hook, you know, Kev, honestly, brilliant. Isn't it clever? Hey, not just a pretty face, mate. Usually I'm kneeling down in the mud, and this way I can stay civilised. I could go to a dinner party, no one would know. They do, looks like they do breakfast in that, yeah. Well, it's about culture, isn't it, you know? I'm all about the culture. Oh. I'll tell you what, you're an excellent mooring assistant.
It pulled me, I was slipped because the towpath was muddy, so it pulled me off. I was on my backside and it was pulling me along and the boat wouldn't stop. Bang.
Did he come out or?
No, and they were on, but they never came out. And that was just...
Because you always think, don't you? Oh God, they're going to come out now. They're going to have a right go, you know. But I didn't get my hair cut. Got it. You can tell. I got it cut in Hinckley, and I think the young lad thought he was doing me a favour, making it trendy, and it was just awful. And it's just I look like a homeless person now. I think I probably mostly do anyway, to be fair, but just disaster. Listen to me, the coiffure boater. Boaters don't give a monkeys about the hair, do they? Let's be honest. So yeah, Kev, you can have one of these if you want, mate.
Well,
I've got a little 10 kg one.
We'll see how we get on. I don't want to take it off you now, but
Okay.
Because I have got enough for a couple. It just depends how cold it gets and how much they use, you know.
Yeah.
You know me, I don't have one during the day.
No. Oh, I'd forgotten what a macho man you were. I forgot all about that. We were up at Brinklow and it was like snow on the ground, and I'm like, you haven't switched it? Nah, I haven't switched it on yet.